Yo, what's up? It's Chris Gale, Universe Boss, and I'm representing for Sports Frenzy, okay? Tune in for the latest news. Universe Boss said that. Respect.
What's up, everyone? It's been a minute. How y'all been doing? I hope everybody's alright. Ensure that as you tune in, you just share this live and let's just go through it. Yeah, we're late, but it's better late than never. Ensure that I reach home in time because I kind of reach home late. So I ensure that when I reach home, I just give it to you guys because I know that you look forward to it. So it's a Friday night once again and EPL weekend. So, of course, we're here to delve into the issue and get into it for you guys. So, me tonight, I have Ryan so far. Um, I'll also be joined by Kev shortly and hopefully by Demo as well. So, without further ado, what on, bro?
There now. And I'm a pink shirt. I celebrate breast cancer thing. The girl, them call it Coral, never know a color name, so. But pink for me.
Let's say that real men wear pink.
Yeah, I have to celebrate the breast cancer thing. You know, real thing out there.
All right, let's see a word, bro. Got man, big up yourself, said speed. Yo, Kems, where Kem are there? What going? Forward in, man, ASAP. But, big up yourself, Guard, and big up to everybody that will join. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Tomorrow morning, Leicester City, Man City. Let's see this one going.
Leicester City, Man City. I'm expecting goals in this one. Maybe 4, maybe 5 goals. Them two side here when they meet seem to be a goal fest. Haaland might be the difference in terms of how many goals are scored. So if he plays versus if he does not play, and so it could be a game of 3. I'm expecting 3 or more goals in this game. But at the end of the day, I'm expecting City to come out winners. That's about that.
All right, Kevin, big up yourself. I see it being a goal scoring fest as well. If Haaland plays, I know that he's going to score a trick, but right now, I don't trust Pepino. So it might be tomorrow, say Haaland get rested, but who knows? I mean, they have wrapped up the group already and all of that. So, if you check it, in regards to Champions League, they wrapped up the group. So more than likely, Haaland might play if he's fit, because you know that he came off at halftime in the last game. He never really needed the place, but he played and he came off injured. However, I'm not 100% sure if he's fit, but let's see if he plays a trick loading. Leicester, you know already, they still have the same headache from last season or seasons under Brendan Rodgers, and that's the reason I'm giving Haaland a trick. He's going to dominate in the year if he actually plays.
But you know, Leicester seem like they're coming into a little bit of form though.
Yeah, they have won quite a few matches on the turn.
How much I want? 2 straight, right?
Yes. And it's a long while since they have done such. But you're talking about City, and the thing is that, yes, Leicester's gone out and they've gotten themselves a defender, but they still have issues when it comes on to set-piece deliveries and all those stuff. So I don't really see it going in much different. Yes, Guard saying that Ryan, I don't need a betting ticket from you. Seem to know what you're doing betting-wise. All right, boss. We'll get there. Ryan will give you the tips when they get there, man. Next game we're going to look at is Newcastle against Aston Villa. Newcastle, they're on a very good run. And to be honest, when last have you seen Newcastle inside top 4 in Premier League? When last have you seen that?
I think that would be during with a book coach. I would end up name again, the English coach.
Oh, Pardew?
Pardew.
When
Pardew had the Senegalese strikers.
Demba
and
Cisse. Papi Cisse.
Yeah, Papi Cisse, yeah. During that era.
Yeah. But you look at them right now, and the football that they played at that time versus the football that they're playing now are 2 totally different football, and they look like a complete team, and they're playing together, playing for each other, and they look like a well-oiled team. So I look at them.
Would you say they look better without Saint Maximin?
I would say yes. They're not reliant on creativity from one person, so you realize that
I'll say the same thing, so.
everybody is chipping in. But you realize that even when he actually plays nowadays, especially this season, he actually plays different in regards to the team overall. They don't over rely on him anymore. And in a sense, you realize that they don't really miss him. So when you look at the team now, they're playing way better. And that's why I said they're playing together for each other. So you look at them and look at the team that they're playing. I mean, even they themselves got a very good win last time on, but what to expect, I don't know. So when I look at this one, how do you see this one matching up in regards to Newcastle against Villa?
Villa, I don't know what the new manager bump is going to for Villa. It seems to be a thing where new manager come in, team plays different, and all of that. But at the end of the day, based on how Newcastle is playing right now, my money would be on Newcastle winning if I'm going to pick a winner. So maybe a 2-0 or 2-1 game, something like that. I'm not really expecting Newcastle to blow away Villa because, you know, they might get a manager bounce and they might play a little bit more conservative. Well, I'm expecting them to be a little bit more conservative based on who their coach is. So he might be on the training ground with them, getting them to be a bit more solid. I mean, as solid as I can with Mings in the back. So, Kevin's a shift? No.
Why not pay anyone body, man?
Yeah, I mean, let us see how they can do with Emery. I mean, I expect him to be a little bit more solid than Gerrard. So I won't really think Newcastle. I don't think Newcastle will blow them away. So maybe a 2-0 or a 2-1 kind of scoreline.
All right. And before I get over to that man that has just joined the stream, big up yourself, Kish. Big up yourself, Andre Scott. Big up yourself, Fresh Cut as always. And Adrian, big up yourself. Adrian saying that Newcastle to win by 3 goals to 0. Ken's what on, bro?
All right, you love Mings, brother.
Clearly not.
And then if you start talk about him now, you start ball.
But Newcastle Villa, let's see this one going. New coach at Villa, Unai Emery, Premier League experience at Arsenal, 1 Europa with Villarreal, 1 Europa with Sevilla. Good resume.
I don't know if he had Ali Watkins leading the line in any of those teams, because even the goal that Ali Watkins scored the other day, the man have to take the shot 5 times before he scored it. He want the keeper one-on-one, him keep the ball on the keeper, him get the rebound, him kick it on the post, him get the rebound again, him kick it on the next post, and then him finally get it to you. That just shows that the man is a big ball. Alright. How do I see this game? I don't believe there's no new manager bounce. The players are what they are. Obviously, you know that means top 6 defender in the league. You know, the numbers speak for themselves. The GOAT managers speak for themselves, not the internet coaches, not the ones who don't even have a level 1 qualification, but actually coaches who have done it at the top of the top. And just to name a few, the Pep Guardiolas of the world, Jose Mourinho's of the world, even the Bogman nominates, the Contes of the world, have all paid huge respect to Tyron Mings, right? And obviously they're all better than Southgate. That's why Southgate will never win a World Cup in England. So all those English people who talk about coming home, not under Southgate watch.
Did Southgate bring Mings to the Euros?
Huh?
Southgate brought Mings to Euros, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
No, I mean, we never win Euros, but he was there.
Well,
just pointing that out.
Did he play?
Yeah, he played in a few matches.
Seal that seal in a brother. Yo, of course, Adrian Newcastle, and that is not even a question. Wait there. See the Chalaba better than Mings right now, brother. You know,
I'm in a rate Chalaba.
Did he play? Did Mings play?
Yes, no. He did.
When? Which game he play?
He play in like the first 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, but he not play the most important game. That's why
Yeah,
them lose.
because him never needed.
Well,
Him do his
clearly,
job. Him play the first 2 games. Maguire came back and played and made team of the tournament.
yeah, but listen, you want to make team of the tournament, or you want to win? Which one you want? You want to
You
win
know, if you're not, if
you
you're not
want
make
to
the
win
team
a
of the tour,
trophy?
you have a better chance of winning when you perform.
How much Italians made team of the tournament?
I think less than English.
Okay, all right, thank you. Rest my case. The aim is to win, not to make the team of the tournament. All right, the aim is to win. Anyway, the way I see this going, two bug teams. No, I'm joking. Newcastle really on the rise. I think Newcastle will
You said
win.
a while ago?
I said I'm joking. I think
Oh,
Newcastle will win this game. I'm going with a Newcastle 3-1 victory.
okay. Let's move on to the next one. I'm no time wasting. Bournemouth Tottenham 9 o'clock. How is this going?
Who?
Bournemouth versus Tottenham.
Tottenham 4-0.
You know, since Bournemouth went on a 6 game unbeaten run and everybody started load it up. I know them lose 2 straight. I think this is going to be 3 straight. I think the little purple patch that they are on, dry up. The patch that dry up. Them going back on them little downward spiral again. So I have Tottenham to win this game 3-1.
All right, I have them winning around the same margin, and I see Hurricane scoring at least twice tomorrow. Kings, before we move to the next game, what score are you for the Leicester City game?
Oh, let's stop there again.
City.
City 4-1.
That depends on if Alan play or not.
No, but then
What?
play at 4-1.
Okay.
Why wouldn't Holland play?
Came off injured in the last game, midweek, Champions League.
Ah,
Yes, Gov.
he will be there.
All right, so it's a perfect opposition to use triple captain, eh?
I don't think so, but
Yo, wish me they follow mine last week and use it, no, brother, because the man scored twice last weekend.
I know you're just gonna laugh off of me when we use my triple captain and the man get 2 goals, 2 assists in a triple captain. It's hard for you to get that right now. You're going to use triple captain and the dog never play right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna use it tomorrow.
Now, we just hedge a bet with Alan right now.
Yeah,
Because Pep don't like fantasy. Clear.
fully. But next game we're going to look at is the big man himself. At this point in time, going back home to where he built his reputation, and he said that I feel some type of way going back home. And I mean, I really want him to help out his former side more because they're desperate for some points right now. I'm talking about Brighton against Chelsea. I see this one going right.
You know, since Potter come to Chelsea, he's what, 9 unbeaten. And if the football gods sometimes tend to have a sense of humor. And they might be writing a script, so okay, 9 unbeaten. The perfect team to beat them right now is the team where I go back to, the team where I'm just leave. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Chelsea will nick it tomorrow. It will be a hard-fought game, and I think Chelsea will nick it, just like they did with the Champions League game midweek. So I'm going 2-1 Chelsea.
All right, what say you, Kems?
Listen, I believe that obviously there's going to be emotions in the game, but the greatest thing about it is that the manager won't be on the pitch. All right, so it can't be no emotions for him. You're going to pick the team and try to win a game. The players go out there and execute. But I think that if anything, I think that Brighton players will have something to prove. Or you think this team better than us, you leave us for this team. And obviously, you know those fans. Those fans are going to be loud and proud. And they're going to sound off. And let me tell you something. That boy Trossard, you know, I don't know who's going to try and take up the responsibility, but make sure it's not him name or Rhys James stay out, right? Not good. Who play on the side of the phone, Ryan?
Everybody right now.
Apsy? Cause
Everybody right now.
if I him,
Who?
Apsy. If I him,
Aspilicueta, Sterling, Pulisic, everybody may say I play over there right now.
Yeah, but question. No, finish your prediction, Ken.
yeah, so I think it's going to be a tough time over there. And then I know Welbeck right now on some nice, decent form. I'm going a Brighton victory this one. I'm going a Brighton 2-1 victory.
All right, so Ryan, I'm gonna ask you, scene. I watch Potter keenly. What's the fascination of playing Sterling at wing back?
It's his Trossard.
Two different.
You realize that the wing backs in his system, quote unquote wing backs in his system, they don't really play like a wing back. They don't really defend that much, or they're more like an attacker. Wide, extreme wide attackers.
Yeah,
That
but the
comes
thing,
in.
but the thing though is that when he was at Brighton, remember that you used to have Bissouma who cover all the grounds for those players, and then
Yeah.
when Bissouma left, you had the guy that went down.
Caicedo.
And now you have Caicedo who's doing that and all of those stuff. So we're looking Chelsea team. At this point in time, I don't really see anybody then. Yeah, Jorginho might sit back, but in terms of agility and moving across the pitch to cover those
Yeah, man, Kovacic.
well, yeah.
You're watching midweek game, Kovacic.
No, you know, say I can't even last I watch a football game, to be honest.
Yeah, man, Kovacic does it well.
Okay. But I don't think Sterling is that good, brother, because guess what? Sterling is not a good cross off the ball. And based on how he plays, that person playing as the wing back or wide full back or whatever position they want to play.
No, but remember at Brighton, Trossard wasn't crossing. Trossard was.
He does, man.
Trossard never crossed like that.
He normally does. But remember that even March, remember that March was a winger converted to a wing back, and then March used to cross a lot. So you look at Chelsea.
But the difference with Trossard and Sterling, though, Trossard have more skill.
Yep.
Sterling is better at getting onto something, as opposed to the one creating something.
So Trossard is the one that will create. Sterling is the one that will finish. So that's the difference between both. So and then Sterling already finished still. So yeah. But tough one. Dimo, what going?
Yo, big up. Good night, people in the comment section. Big up, man.
Sound like a big sissy. Yeah, big up. Good night, boss.
I wanted a youth, man. All right, Dimo, right in the pot set speed. Burn Chelsea, scoreline.
Chelsea 2, Brighton 0.
All right, we'll just run back them quick before we
2-0.
Bournemouth Tottenham,
Yes,
scoreline.
Bournemouth Tottenham. I'm going to go 2-1 to Tottenham.
Newcastle Villa.
2-all draw.
Leicester City.
Who Leicester play? Oh, Leicester versus City.
No, it's Leicester City.
Oh, walkover game. I know Leicester City finding some form and thing, but yeah, City going to be too much. I'm not sure if Haaland are gonna be fit or not, but regardless, anybody start, they should win this game. 3-0 to Manchester City.
Dimo Dre, why is your hashtag we climbing? I thought that was debunked last game. Mom.
Liverpool have now won 4 out of them last 5 games.
Okay, but the last EPL game, where are you climbing to from the last EPL game?
It must mean climbing the EPL table.
But we are on an EPL show. EPL, not Champions League.
Yeah, but that's not how football works. My youth, first of all, almost 11 o'clock which form it is in. I may try my very best, but not argue so the show not drag out. So just
Both you and I are in the same time zone, sir. Okay?
Yeah, so,
That's
so let's not drag out the show.
no,
All I am
no.
saying is the we climbing is simply means the farm that Liverpool are on, we're climbing.
With what form though? What form?
4 out
You,
of our last 5
bro,
games have been
boss, you
wins.
lost. Boss, you lost to Nottingham Forest, boss. What kind of
Okay, we
form that?
also beat Manchester City. Wait, what's the problem?
Who? What?
We
They
also
were in
beat
11th.
Manchester City.
Kems, they were in 11th and now they're in 8th. So they're climbing.
4 out of our last 5 games have been wins.
Yeah, but
If
then
you
you can't
understand
lose.
anything about football, it's about momentum and confidence. And right now, we're climbing in confidence, we're
So
climbing in momentum.
okay, but you beat Manchester City, but then no, you go back against Nottingham Forest and you can't score a goal. How is that
Okay, and then we'll go
confidence?
back to Ajax and score 3 goals.
Yeah, but that's the Champions League. We saved that for the Champions League show. I'm talking about
Yeah,
the
but we beat
EPL.
Rangers 7-0, and then we went on to beat Manchester City in the Premier League because of confidence climb.
All right, but
And
then what? Okay, so explain to me what happened in the Nottingham Forest game. The confidence dip. What happened in that game? You keep on trying to skip over that
Nottingham
game.
Forest deserve them wins.
Yeah, but what happened to the confidence? What happened to the Mo Salah confidence? Didn't he score? Didn't he score before? One to them
And he
man, they will
scored
score up.
after. And then he
Yeah,
scored
but why?
after.
Again, why couldn't he score in that game?
Because he can't score every single game.
Okay, why
And
couldn't
it's a
anybody
football
score?
work.
Why couldn't anybody score against Bog Nottingham Forest?
Because Nottingham Forest put 12 man behind the ball and defended really well.
Well, they put 12 man behind the ball for most games and teams break them
No,
down.
no,
Teams.
that's not how they were playing. That's not how they were playing when they started the season,
So,
boss.
all right, so how them score? How them score? If
Let
12
me
man
how
behind the
them
ball, how them
score.
score?
Let
Them
me how
most,
them score.
there's 12 men behind the ball. How they score? That's
Kick
how
it
they
long.
What?
Kick it.
Would the man them just get a little buck up
I love
goal, brother?
Alisson.
Oh, buck ups.
Them never work no magic for score. Is a
All right.
ball hit the post and the man 218.
All right. So, how comes Liverpool couldn't get none of them there? We
Boss, we
climbing.
got a million chances. Van Dijk could have a hat trick, brother. The ball just never go in at the net, boss.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
why
but
are we talking about this? We
But you know,
passed that game
Nottingham got
last
other
week.
chances and Alisson pull off some brilliant saves, right?
That is true too, but Liverpool had a
Okay.
bunch of chances as well.
yeah, Nottingham have a bunch of chances too, with 12 men behind the ball. So imagine if them never put 12 behind the ball and actually try attack.
Yeah, but
Probably would have
why
ended
are
up
we
6
talking
0
about this game? Why are we
Because
talking
Anyway,
about
we
this
saw
game?
it.
because it's
We
like
saw
your
it Liverpool
show.
and lead.
Like, man, yo, you're trying my best, you know, brother. Like, man, set to irritate me, my youth.
Boss, your anger is misplaced, boss. And your team and your coach, you take it out upon
But
them.
I am not angry with my team or
Oh,
my coach. We win 4 out of our last 5. I'm actually pretty happy with my team and my coach right now.
okay. So you're no longer this close.
No, that has been gone a long time.
Long
So
time.
we change the formation. I want to ask for the formation change, and he did it. I see same no longer
boss,
stubborn. So, yeah.
boss. Before the City game, when the show before the City game, you were talking. Your status was still this close.
So yeah, I probably just forget to change it.
Oh, okay. So I will just assume now that you forget to change week climbing. All right.
No.
We move on. We move on.
Alright, yo, move on. Crystal Palace Southampton. Anyone, take it that.
Crystal Palace and who?
Southampton.
All right, Dima. Since you're not trying to draw it up, go ahead, boss.
Yeah. Listen, for the FPL man, them games not really giving no tips, right? When they don't show out Zaha out on the team, keep him because Southampton are actually improving, and I think they won the last 2, so they're in a little bit of form. But Zaha playing at home should do really well. He scores a lot of goals at home, so Zaha is a good punt. I'm going for 2-1 to Crystal Palace.
Anyone?
I'm going 1-1 draw.
That's a good call, and also 2-1 is a good call. So I'd go. I think Palace might edge it if anybody going to win, it going to be Palace. But a 1-1 is also a very good call. So it can be either of those two.
And another game, I promise you, James Ward-Prowse will be.
You promised that against Arsenal, and that was not the case.
Huh?
He was the best player for Southampton versus Arsenal.
Oh, I never watched that game.
Okay.
It's so coincidence that the game.
I was pointing it out.
But we tell you,
Remember, I was pointing it out.
Yes, I came jinx to play them because when you watch Rice ball. When man watch Ward-Prowse ball.
No, enough time I watch Ward-Prowse and I'm gonna go review the tape and his ASS.
He was good in the Arsenal game though for real.
You say he was good?
I watched that game.
Well, listen, what them say, even a dead clock is right twice a day. Well, even a
No, I mean maybe when you are watching it, you don't know what to look for.
Well, again, I go by you guys. What you guys tell me. You guys are the gurus, so I go by one to tell me. I'm a ticket step by step.
Let me tell you, make sure you bring up a new name there every day, every match day, a new notepad.
Yeah, because listen, like again, I'm gonna try to draw it out to make Dima upset because I know he's tired and probably cold over there, and he's on the truck and him not wrap up with nobody and all them something. So let me just run through it really quickly. But what I will say is that when you look at Ward-Prowse, boss, again, I am looking at an England team. We already start at a negative with the coach. So we start -10 on this already with the coach. You can't have Ward-Prowse in your midfield, not even on your bench. That man offers absolutely nothing. And I've been giving him time after time. Him and Rice and Peas, I've been giving them time to see exactly, what happened, what they're going to do, and whatever Ryan say. Rice played good the last game. I never see it. No, he's going to play against Manchester United. What a better stage than team start and do it.
Rice have 2 very good back-to-back games. Yes, I remember now. The man played very good against Liverpool. Then next week he face bug team Bournemouth and him ball against them same way. So 2 games back-to-back. The man has looked really good. But anyways, we'll soon get there.
I must say the man was the man of the match in a losing cause at Liverpool, boss.
Easily. Brentford against hapless Wolves. How is this one going?
Brentford Wolves.
To desperate.
This game could be a 1-0 game, but I'd go with Brentford getting that one if it becomes a 1-0 game, and it also can have several goals in it. I don't know what Tony and the crew can come up with, but I don't really see Wolves doing anything special in terms of getting goals. I mean, that guy with them by who used to at Chelsea done 5-6 years ago. That man done. That Diego Costa done.
Oh.
I don't really see them getting, if they're getting a goal, if they're getting anything, maybe 1 goal at best. But I don't see them beating Brentford. So I'm going Brentford to win.
Okay.
Who is Brentford playing?
Wolves.
Brentford dead, brother. Dead like anti-fouled. You talk about Diego Costa done. Brentford dead. Mark my word, and Costa got scored.
Costa done 5-6 years ago, Bridget.
Well, Costa don't need to be the same Costa for beat Bournemouth. He don't need to be the same Costa. This game is going to end an easy 2-0. Costa with the brace.
I'm going for 4-1 Brentford.
So brace is Costa going up?
4? Oh, Brentford has scored 4. I mean, what is it, Brentford or Bournemouth?
Brentford.
Why Brentford can't score 4? Brentford scored 4 by you.
Well, listen. I believe Wolves, at the point in time, Wolves have a better defense than United defense at that point. Remember, wasn't Mr. Slabs in the back line at that point?
Wolves have a better defense now?
No, I said Wolves' defense now was better than United defense at that point.
Okay, I'm sure Wolves just conceded 4 last week to a hapless Leicester team.
Okay.
Just saying.
I am going 2-0 Wolves. Brentford 2 up down for me. Up, down, round and round. I don't think they can play consistently good football.
And Wolves can.
I never say Wolves can, but I'm thinking that this is the week that I don't think Brentford are playing a ball, and I think Wolves going to
Okay, all
take
right.
them.
Fair enough.
I think Wolves going to take them this week.
All right, and as Sherwin said that Brentford 1-0, Fresh got said Brentford 2-0, Tony to score. John Nicholson saying that 2-1 Brentford, Tony on the score sheet for points. Tony can move him black side
Get him in, get him in, get him in.
not in my side, he can stay with him there. But man choose him when he want to score, and then when man not choose him at them time they want to score. Run along here, Tony.
Well,
Yes.
that's half of the FPL players.
There's Adrian saying that iron balloon now got do nothing with nothing for Wolves. Let's see. Next game will be Fulham against Everton in the late game, and this is a good game. And if we're being honest, Fulham has surprised basically everybody this season. We thought that Fulham would be their usual self and just come up in the league and just lay down flat and get wall up. But you have realized that they have been resilient, they have played compact, and if we're being honest, they have been playing some good football as well. And you will see a man take Bobby Reed and turn him into a right back. So who knows? Coach is doing stuff, man. And Andres Pereira looks like a footballer, to be honest. So look at this one. Everton got a win last time out, a very good win. And the model was finally back on the score sheet. He hasn't done so in ages. So finally, the model is on.
And played very well too.
Yes, although play was really good. So he was on the score sheet as well. And this one is said to be a good game. Now we'll look at it. How is this one going? Kems, what's up with you this time?
Well, let us not forget that at the first game of the season, Mr. Mitrovic announced his presence by, dismantling that overrated defender and, having him to get a penalty. And Liverpool, I think that started the demise for Liverpool. Obviously, other persons on the panel here will tell you it's injuries and stubbornness of the coach and all them kind of things. But I think after the Liverpool players see what happened to their quote unquote savior, I think it kind of took a dent in their confidence. So I guess that's why they say no, we climbing. Looking at this, I think this will be an easy game for Fulham. Why? Listen, and I know some of you guys, Ryan including, I know him don't rate William, but I think William has been playing some really, really, really good football of late. I think he fits this team. I don't think it's like a Jesse Lingard will go to Nottingham Forest and just look completely clueless. I think William had a little bit of spark, had a little veteran presence, and I think he still have a little bit of skill. Obviously not prime William, but I think he can help this team. When I'm looking at Everton, they are indeed solid defensively, but I still think they're anemic going forward. They'll get their goals, and as you say, Mr. Calvert-Lewin come back. I don't know if he's going to play this game. I don't know if there's going to be any quote-unquote management on his minutes or anything like that, just to get him going. But I'm looking Fulham at home, right? What them placed in Craven Cottage, right? Yeah. So Fulham at home, right there. Those fans loud and proud, and Mitrovic to repeat. What he did to Van Dijk with those defenders. I am going a 3-1 victory for Fulham.
All right. Ryan.
I'm going the opposite. I'm going Everton to win 2-1. Fulham, they have been, even though they are in seventh and above Liverpool, they have had some spells in terms of on and off in terms of their form. So similar to like Brentford that Kems mentioned a while ago. 1 minute they might give you a 2 or 3 game run of good games, and then after that they go on a run of losing 2 or 3 games. So I don't think Fulham has the quality to put together a good spell in terms of a good 4 to 5 or 6 game run unbeaten. So I'm going Everton to nick this one.
All right. Dimo.
Yeah, I'm actually so everybody have a different view. I'm actually going for a draw. I'm going for a high scoring draw. Well, not high scoring, 2-2. Fulham can't like them elite goal like crazy. As much as they score goal, they concede a lot of goals as well. But like I said, they scored goals. So I'm expecting them to score against Everton, Mikovic especially. And I'm going to go 2-2.
All right. Yeah, one thing with Sherwin doing, you're Sherwin love a mop, you're from the man that brand this man to sing about mop and baller. Man,
If
still.
not for you, map enough. If Everton serious about winning the game tomorrow, it can't be mapped. If Calvert Lewin is fit, go with him. It might break down again, but at least start with him.
All right, so Liverpool lost to a struggling side last time out. Now they get another struggling side, and I hear this man in his press conference. He was literally cursing, crying, and everything he could find. The man said he needs some people that can actually fight for him, and he needs players that can win games for him because man said, oh, this is the first in his life he has ever lost so much as a
So much.
player and as a coach. Man said, I never lose so much. So I need the team to turn around. So they face
One
an
second, 11. Sherwin, everybody better than Randon. Are you better than Randon?
so Liverpool faces Leeds tomorrow as well at 1:45 p.m. Jamaica time. Dima, see this one going.
Yeah, listen, Jesse, no problem in a boss, because Liverpool has a knack of getting managers sacked. And the rate that how this game is lining up, it looks like he might get a sack. If this game was at Ellen Road, I would say it's going to be a difficult game and them have a chance and all of this stuff. But at Anfield under lights, it's going to be like a Champions League night, and I mean, that's not ideal. I remember the last time that happened. I think we got Ole sacked at Manchester United. He came there, needed a win, and Alisson assist Salah and got him sacked. And a next Man U manager, the same thing. Um, Liverpool are getting players back. You also losing players, but Konate came back. Thiago just came back as well, and somebody. Oh, Axe and Navigator. I mean, I don't know them man they need to get sell. But anyway, they came back, and so we have options going into the thing. So I'm going to go for a Liverpool victory. Leeds, I think, are going to be without four of their key players coming into the game, and they haven't won in like the last 6 or 7. So it's not looking pretty coming at Anfield. It's always goes with them. I remember the first game of the season we played Leeds when they just came up, it was 4-3. Um, we won that game, and in a lockdown, I think we give them 6 love. Yeah, so it's always goes between us. So I'm going to go for a high scoring game. I think we might concede first as usual. That seems to be the trend now. So I'm going to go 4-1 Liverpool.
All right, Ryan, what say you?
I have the same scoreline, 4-1 Liverpool. Listen, Jesse March, have more crying for them. I don't see how he's going to get out of this one in terms of getting a win tomorrow. And I saw a stat that Patrick Bamford has the most misses, big chance misses this season so far. That might continue. But Liverpool will concede as.
There's a might continue or it's going to continue.
When I say might, as in he might get the one goal that they might score.
Oh, I'm
But
missing.
in terms of, but to score that goal, you know him have to miss
It's a
about 3 or
volley.
4.
Yep.
Hmm?
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah, before him get that goal, I'm going to miss like 3 or 4. So, but in terms of playing style and playing pattern and all of that, I don't see how he's going to overcome Liverpool. Even though Liverpool is not at their best right now, but they seem to be doing better than they were at the beginning of the season. I don't see how Leeds is going to come out of this rut. Comes Saturday, maybe the next game, but then when the next game comes, Jesse March might not be there.
Yeah, and one of the things that, like I was explaining earlier, in terms of confidence and momentum, it's huge. And it's not just for the team, but for players. And as much as I'm gonna rate Darwin Nunes, I think the more games he plays, the better he's starting to look in terms of playing and fitting in with the team. Obviously, he scored in the Champions League game, and I think he got the winner for the West Ham game as well. But he still continues to miss big chances and wide open goals. Still
Like that
continues
one.
to. Brother, something
Like
wrong with
that
the man.
one.
Yo, boss.
I don't
The,
know him. Is that the goalkeeper at the next side of the goal?
oh my God! Like him
One
always
after them,
do it,
one after
brother.
them idol.
He always does it. Even the West Ham game, where him score the winner. Like him, he start off so well. Left foot drive outside of the box, keep a save. Left foot drive again, hit the post. The rebound come right next to the man in front of the goal. On him right foot, him kick the ball like corner flag. Like bro, him always miss some easy chances and score the harder ones. But anyway,
Them,
let me say,
them,
momentum.
one after them idol, brother.
Yeah, Ronaldo miss one. Ronaldo miss one like that for real. But yeah, so I was just saying momentum is a hell of a thing, and I think that it's helping him get better and better. And the team, like I say, 4 out of 5, not ideal to lose to Nottingham Forest, but I think the team is getting a lot more confident with the more wins that they get. So yeah, I think this should carry on at Anfield and the lights tomorrow.
Right. Let us see it goes. Let us get there. Actually, I clicked on the wrong comment. So it was Sharon was saying that Darwin double.
Double what? Lick the post 2 times?
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if he scores 2, but probably miss 6.
Boy.
Next game we're going to look at is Arsenal against Nottingham. Nottingham, honestly, over the last, I'd say, 5 games, they haven't conceded much. So they're kind of riding a wave, and Arsenal, they look too boasty right now. Arsenal look leggy, they look tired.
Yeah.
Game they played in Premier League, they look tired. The game midweek that they played, they look tired. And he basically went with the same 11 once again, in which he never needed to, because it's not a case as if, well, they want to win the group. That is their aim. So I guess that's why he went for that. But they have already basically qualified for the next round of Europa League. But went to that strong 11 and lost 2-0 to PSV. So now look at them, and they don't look too good. And remember that they're also a team that is short on players. So can Nottingham
What happened to Metro?
injured?
No, I'm injured from the season start.
No man, he picked up injury recently, man. Not really recent, but
Has
over
he played since the
over a
season?
month now. Yeah, injured, man.
Has he played since the season?
Yes. Came on.
Yes.
I think he has come on in a couple of games. I don't think he has started any game, but he came on in a couple of games. But they're light right now. And as I always said, I was still sure that they need a deeper squad in order to challenge the big boys. So look at this one. Can Forest sneak in a one again?
Forest can get a draw. If they get a draw, I won't be surprised because, as you say, Arsenal is like they're getting leggy right now. It is showing. But in terms of, and Forest is playing better right now in terms of their defense and the overall style of play, that the players now are gelling and they're getting to understand the system, and they are not so open and they are not making the silly mistakes, the turnovers and all of that as they were at the beginning. So it depends on which Forest turns up and which Arsenal turns up. But a draw would not be a surprising result. Arsenal is supposed to win, but as I said, a draw, I won't be surprised if it's a draw.
All right, Demo.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are blowing this thing out of proportion in terms of Arsenal starting to fade. I don't think they have nothing to worry about at Nottingham Forest. Well, Nottingham Forest comes to the Emirates. I think it will be a comfortable win for them. Like, man, them go sleep at the top of the table in the Premier League and the Europa League group, and we even after the loss and the draw, they woke up back with the same thing. I think that the Europe. I don't think they took the Europa League game seriously anyway, because they're already going to finish at the top, and it just blown out of proportion. I think
No,
Jesus will be back on the. Huh?
they have to win the next game, the last game to finish at the top. Assuming
They're not
PSV
still
win.
top after the loss.
Huh?
After the loss, they're still top.
Yeah, but you said they are going to finish top.
No, well, Muffa say they're still top after even though they lost the game, so they still
Okay.
are top of the group. So
They win
I'm
that.
I'm
Right?
going. Hmm?
They win the group because they might play against either Bodo Glimt or FC Zurich. They might beat whichever one of them.
Yeah.
I think that's Zurich they're playing.
See it even better for them because Zurich a bug.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, me not really read nothing, the draw and the loss. So I'm going 3-0 to Arsenal at home. I mean, the Liverpool thing, as much as they beat us, Liverpool created a lot of chances. As Ryan said, they created a few chances themselves, and Alice to be able to out. But I think Arsenal are playing better than us right now, and I'm gonna expect the same thing from them. And I mean, Jesus has been blanking for 5 weeks now, I think, but
Yep.
he should he should get back on the score sheet.
That's what
From
Jesus does. When everybody
yeah,
start hype up Jesus when the season begin, I said
yeah,
it that he's going to fall off a cliff. That's what Jesus does.
yeah.
Scores
Ryan
goals and
actually did
bundles.
call it. So yeah, so I'm going 3-0 for Arsenal.
Okay, before I get to the final game, brother, I'm telling you, a long time I pay attention to football now. Yo, you know, say Europa League is actually interesting this season. But let's take a look in our
Yeah,
group and
like
group H.
Champions
See,
League.
With everybody depend 5 points or something like that, sir?
no, take a look in our group H, right? You have the team from Serbia and Red Star, and you have the what's the name? Turkish. Yeah, the Turkish winners Trabzonspor. You have Monaco. I have a team named French Virus. I think French Virus is in don't want to tell a lie. But I think Belarus or either Hungary or one of them places. I think it's Hungary. Stand corrected, but yeah, one of them places there. Who do you guys think leading that group? I'm basically qualified from that group already.
Oh, Transport.
Who you say, Ryan?
This hungry team where you mentioned a while ago.
They're the ones leading the table. They're top with 10 points and have qualified for the next round.
So how much Transport have?
Trabzonspor upon 6 points, Monaco upon 7. The French versus side
Oh,
upon 10, so nobody can pass them. Well, only Monaco.
oh,
And Monaco
I
have a minus 2 goal difference. So
No,
Monaco
but it
can.
depends on head to head, you know. Europe use head to head.
But either way,
I
them are
don't
qualified
even know
because they
that
that top.
team, but
So only one team can pass them.
I don't
And the
know
group
that
that
team.
Sure just mentioned, the Lazio group. Yeah, the group is interesting is because they have Lazio upon 8 points with a
That's your
negative.
group, and I think Roma group is also interested.
You have Lazio on 8 points with a minus 1 goal difference in first. Sturm Graz in second with 8 points with a minus 4 goal difference. Feyenoord in third with 5 points with a plus 3. And Michelin at the foot with 5 points with a plus 2.
So
Boss,
the
all
two
of this,
teams them up. So hold on, the two teams them at the top have minus
Minus.
goal difference. How that top? How that makes sense?
Alright, so what that means is that Feyenoord did whop up the name Lazio, then they whop up Lazio about 5-1.
Oh yeah, that is that for real.
Yeah, I know I remember it because Lazio alone it bust me ticket and would have win 100 grand that time. I was like, remember
boss,
them things, man.
all of this sound like gibberish to me, you know. I don't know what happened on Thursdays, you know, boss. So Wednesday and Tuesday we play
How are
football.
yourself, man?
Me too. Me too. Me don't know
How
what
are
going on.
yourself?
I
No,
don't know how
Ryan
Ryan
can talk, yeah.
understand.
Ryan can talk, but it's you. I don't think about next season as about attack.
What? Me
You're
not
not,
understand.
you
Me
not
not
make it
understand.
in the top 4.
All right, that even make no sense, but okay.
You're not making it in the top 4, but yeah, man, the Roma group too. Roma is in third place on 7 points. Ludogorets is in second with 7, and then Betis win the group already.
And I think they have. I think Roma and Ludo meet for the final game, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting. That would be interesting. But anyways, final game of EPL. Man United West Ham on Sunday at 11:15 a.m. I want to say this I'll go.
A
All
tough.
right, we take it on. So realize
Man United should win.
for the last 4 games, realize they didn't start dominate position more, It seems that they start playing more according to what Tenaga wants. So let's say this go. Just that feel like Tenaga move like in soft, brother. That number 7 they shouldn't see back in the field so soon in the summer. I know what Tenaga deal.
I agree. Not so soon. If it was somebody else.
1 month them brother should have on bench for so I don't know what kind of style that Tenaga pull off. And yeah, I think United will win this game as well. I think West Ham.
I think so. 3-1.
That's the start of scoring, I'm thinking, because Varane out until after the World Cup. Big captain.
So Varane is out of the World Cup. He's not making it to the World Cup.
He will. He's available for the World Cup, but he won't be available for United before the World Cup.
So what's the injury?
I think them said some army.
I don't understand football. Varane and Richarlison injuries appear to be way worse than what Reece James get. And Reece James is the one out.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I think it comes down to when they still know body makeup and healing process.
Yeah, well, for me, as much as I hate to say Manchester United are going to win the game, I think Rashford is playing pretty well. I think he scored. Yeah, I think he scored in the Europa League game. Yeah, and I mean, despite all the ruckus that Anthony is creating in the ways of the media in Europe, I think that there should be enough for West Ham. So I'm going to go 3-1 Manchester United. I mean, if Harry Maguire come back and not Lindelof, I'm going to go 3-2. Is Harry Maguire going to play?
You say I'm not Lindelof.
Yeah, if Harry Maguire play and not Lindelof, may I go 3-2.
You know Lindelof is just as bad, right?
I don't know.
All right, Lindy stop.
Thing with Lindelof is that Lindelof struggle when it comes on to aerial prowess. Once is anything it comes onto here, you're going to beat him because man soft, brother. But
so you would rather have Maguire or Lindelof in a game, Levon?
Right now, brother, Lindelof, brother the name Shotman, been a play together. Maguire and Shotman play a couple games together this season, and let's go and go again 4-1 or 4-0 and 2-0 or 2-1 and them. I don't want to say Maguire right now, brother. Maguire can go and count nails. Him and such man already number 7. 2 of them can go and count nails.
Yeah, shout out to Dallo again. Another impressive.
So you're keeping Shaw over Malasia?
Yeah, man. Right now, Shaw is the man. Shaw decides him to play football. And that I think with him, and I say anytime my wife challenging start play football, the moment you realize start play football.
That is true.
Yep.
But when him get comfortable, him go eat burger and something.
You realize, because you notice him trim down right now.
Yeah, man. And when the season just begin, him did very swarty.
Yeah, but now I play good, whipping some good crosses, and that's what now. 2 games back to back he has assisted goals because against your side he was the one who assisted Casemiro, and then in Europa League he was the one who assisted Rashford's goal. So yeah, good going for them, and I think they'll continue on the path that they're on. I think they'll actually win this game. Scoreline. I have to trust the back line and still, but feel like West Ham now go score, so I go 2-0.
Now go score.
That means I have to get some Man U players in my fantasy, man.
Don't do it. Trust them, I hear you. But anything from you guys before we go?
Yeah, remember just go quickly.
Cricket.
Anything, man, just go ahead.
Cricket, I don't really watch much of the cricket.
Brother, I can't watch that, brother.
But this morning, I get up to try watch some cricket and I know it's not cricket. So, and then realize that the matches get rain out.
Hold on, Deliver. I saw jump back here there. I got change my thing there.
No, man, you can't contact no, man.
No, wait, no.
Alright.
But Yo, honestly, I can't watch him match brother at 11 o'clock at night and then all 3 o'clock at morning. I can't watch him thing, brother. Them time
Yeah,
they're sleeping
rough.
at us.
It's rough. It's rough.
Rough, man. Remember when I start watch a match and I think a rain come down. I see moment I see rain. I say, alright, that is it for me. But
Mm.
even though I'm not watch it, I keep in tune with him, man. And some interesting games are going. The other day, I think um, Zimbabwe and I think
Pakistan yesterday.
Zimbabwe and Pakistan entertaining game at halfway point. Everybody thinks Pakistan wrap up that, but them tall bowler there from Zimbabwe say no, 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 not today, and pull it back. End up winning by a run.
Hey, that opener there with Zimbabwe have the black youth, not the captain. The black youth.
Which one, Motherville?
Yeah, man. The man didn't hit the ball on the bridge. The man just touch the ball. And
Yep.
that's the ball that fly.
Yep. He has been around for a good while though, but not consistent as expected with these cricketers from down that side. But
Mm.
even Stoneys, as his Stoneys hit a quick fire half century the other day. Second fastest in World Cup history. If
I think he'll get 3 wickets too, if I'm not mistaken.
Why same game?
I think, I don't remember, but something like that. I know he made a 50 off almost 17 balls or something like that.
Yeah, he made a 15 out of 17 in that game, and good victory for them. So far, I think the tournament has been entertaining. South Africa,
Yeah, but it's open as well.
yes, no clear favorite at all.
And Australia lost a game. England lost a
England
game.
lost to Scotland. No, not Scotland. Ireland.
England lost to Ireland, 5
Ireland.
runs different.
Uh-huh.
And Australia lost to somebody.
Was it Sri Lanka?
I think so.
One of them side there. Yeah, they lost one of those side, but this one.
Yeah, you know, if you lose 2, you're basically on your way out.
Yeah.
But they were lucky. I think the rain washing out Australia, England is lucky for both of them.
Yep. Yep, because had any of them lost that, it would have been curtains.
Basically out. Yeah.
Interesting tournament though, and at this point in time, you can't really call who is going to win it. Because almost all teams looking consistent, but
And Pakistan have 2 L's right now. 2 L's that could have easily been 2 W.
and guess what's the thing with Pakistan that I realize? Their team is short of butter. If you look at their tail, you realize that their tail is very long.
What number Ralph bat?
Rough butter about I think
7.
at 7, I see them man come in, brother. If them man come at 7, no, so your tail long.
No, but him can bat.
What they go on pan that? No, check out.
Rami freeze or Levan freeze?
My one.
Okay, where Ryan talk about? Ryan, what you talk about?
We're not talking about local cricket. How the groups open up now with everybody basically a lose.
Oh, okay.
And I think the rain this morning saved England and Australia. New Zealand, yeah, New Zealand was one they lost. Because if any of them had lost this morning, they're basically out.
Pretty much. That's why I'm run go change my thing, because
What you think?
like
No,
like I not understand. Like for me, the big winner the rain boss. I can't like I not understand if a rainy time in Australia. I've never seen so much rain.
No,
or
it's
fall.
summer. It's summer in Australia now, you know.
Yes, so that means so I
So
understand
kinda,
how so much
the rain
fall.
thing weird.
It's so weird, and it seemed like it just affect the whole World Cup. I think Ireland upon the same points with some of the big boys now, like 4 teams upon 3 points. You know, and it's like, but I don't know.
Since this
But
stage, you know that is actually 5 games that has been washed out.
it crazy, brother. It crazy. That's why I'm change my picture. See man, them there butter underwater. That's basically what the ICC World Cup is right now. It's ridiculous. I'm sure they never planned for this. And a lot of people and teams are gonna be probably frustrated about what's happening. But I just want to give a special shout out to Zimbabwe and like the win that they got. That game was epic, man, and just what T20 cricket is about. I try to tell people like when we beat Zimbabwe, we scrape through as West Indies and beat Zimbabwe. But I try to tell people it's time for us to stop looking at ourselves as one of the full member nations.
Brother, West Indies are associate now, brother.
But man,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Some of these teams that we think are associate nations, as West Indies fans, we need to stop it because they're better than us or on par with us. Ireland, for me, are a better cricket team than West
Ireland
Indies
are
right
better than
now.
us.
Afghanistan
And
far way superior to you.
Afghanistan
boss,
too.
may I tell you, West Indies can bat
Brother,
20 overs of Afghanistan
I'm
bowling.
sure
May I
you
tell
what
you
we're
that
talking
right
about
now.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Namibia is a better cricket team than West Indies
No,
right now.
no, no, no.
That
No,
level.
no, I'm not go so far.
That's a
You know what I'm
stretch.
gonna do? I'm
I
sure
would
you.
Afghanistan and
Ireland.
who just a while ago?
Ireland,
As
Ireland.
a matter
And
of fact,
Ireland, yeah. Those teams are
Netherlands
better
better
than
than
West
West
Indies.
Indies right now.
No,
You know why I'm
Netherlands
saying
are
that?
not better.
Netherlands are in World Cup, West Indies are not.
They're not
Yeah,
better
that's
though.
fine, but they're not better. I mean,
Your last performance speak for itself.
Zimbabwe is in the World Cup and they're not better.
Of course, Zimbabwe better than West Indies right now.
No.
no, they're not. It's like me say, some of them are on par, and we're a little bit better than some, but some of them are definitely better than us. Especially when we're not going to play our superstar big names in the West Indies. Once you
Good
take
question,
out
though.
2 or 3 of them,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah,
Good
once you
point.
take out 2 or 3 of
But
these
why was so
superstars,
disjointed though? Because these
yeah,
are 8 for each 11 we pick at least 8 man have IPL contract. And the team just plays so disjointed. Why?
boss, listen, for me, we're just not good enough. I mean, IPL contract are not, we're just not good enough as a team. Like
Yeah,
it's
and I'm asking why? Because we should be.
so it's like the man them, and it seems so simple. But when we come and we say they don't have no head, like them not think the cricket, it's just so evident. Australia have massive boundaries, yet still the man them still a try think them can just lick 6s and 4s. Everybody else decides that them can run 2s and 3s when because they're Australia. But West Indies, the man them just seem like say them want lick every ball for 4 and 6. I mean like
And leg
the,
side,
the,
leg
the
6, leg side too.
yeah, I mean the leg
Leg
side
side 6
boundaries are
half
one
a
of the
spinner.
shorter. The leg
Half
side
a
boundaries
spinner.
are shorter, so I mean I understand why they would have targeted because the leg side are normally well cup.
No, but you
Some,
realize they always try the leg side of the spinners.
yeah, but
And they
because
still
they would
not clear it.
target the short boundary. But everybody, oh, Ireland can do it, Zimbabwe can do it, Namibia can run 2 and 3. But West Indies team like say them need, and to be fair to them, right? Or bowlers, I'm not gonna say everybody, because the bowler them put them hands up, and the bowling improved drastically, and I think they did pretty well during the time, because the low scores when we will get to try and defend, we do it, and we limit teams and whatever. But the batsman them, brother, I not understand. I just can't get it. I not get it, boss. So I think if we just sit out for a while, and remember we still have ODI qualifiers to play as well for the World Cup, for the ODIs. That's gonna be a next drama. So Australia gonna dump you up in that. Well, the test team has improved. So I not expect to beat Australia, obviously.
Your coach
But
last season this.
the coach, oh yeah, he might get the test match. But
That is it for him.
yeah, I don't know who they're looking at to
I'm gonna go
bring
ask
in.
you, I'm
I
gonna
hear
see
them as
Who's getting a test? Who's getting a test?
still feel.
Oh, but you know, I
Yeah,
hear they said that they're going to split the responsibility between white ball and
They should.
and I agree with it. I think it's a good move.
right. Like for me, it's neither here or there because I don't know my
I think it's
feeling
a
about
good move.
coach. I don't know my feeling about coach in that big man
Nah, man,
cricketer.
no, Demo, you're all gone. You know, say I see him view me stuff, but you see right now, them man that
Hmm.
need it.
No, but if you can have different captains, why you can't have different coach?
Them man that need it.
No,
No,
it's
what
not about the
what
difference. You know.
I'll say to Ryan. This is for me and Demo standpoint. We think coaching in cricket is overrated. Big time.
I think. No, that's not my stance. I think coaching at this big man level
No.
is
In this
overrated.
level, we talk about, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
We're not talking about minor section. We're talking about big man. I think you
yeah,
need
man.
coaching on stage.
You know, all right, I can agree with that. I can also agree that captaincy in football is more overrated than captaincy in
Of
cricket.
course it is. Captains in football is a big time overrated.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
So
me
on
no
that ground,
I'm buying into that. Me no I'm buying into that one. But me can understand why people say that. But me no I'm buying into that. Yeah, but for me, and like you mentioned the captain. Wait, but before me get to the captain, I may try hurry up because me know most of the time. The coach, me hear them a talk about Shanda Paul and Ambrose because of what them do at the CPL and all of that.
Ambrose used to
Like
coach this one time already in terms
I
of
think he was the
coach.
I think he was the bowling something and other.
Yeah, he was
But
a
them
boy.
say yeah, them you know Ambrose talk already. They fired him and said he wasn't conventional enough, and I guess he was like a motivational speaker rather than a coach. So it's very shocking to me how them are look for bringing him and Shanda Paul for coach the team now because of the
you know
CPL.
why,
So
right? You know why, right?
Tyler
the
was
CPL,
Mm-hmm.
yes, and that may say because of the CPL success. It's very weird.
So what?
But
So
to
what
me,
if Ambrose is unorthodox, and him is a
that no,
motivational speaker?
no, me no know
Everybody
if
have
you
a
hear
different
me.
style.
I don't know if you hear what I said, Ryan. Where say he was there before as a coach and then
I
fire him
know.
because of that.
No, that's what I heard that, and I'm saying,
Yeah,
so
so
what if it
why
is?
them a look to go there so again if them fire him for that before?
Well, I'm gonna say a different administration do it.
Exactly. But the
I
major
realize
issue for
Dave
me,
is going to run back, you know. Can I make some talk there right now, some criticizing talk. So that
yeah,
I tell me, them gonna run back.
so I've heard. But the major issue for me is the captaincy, brother. Like me telling you, brother, I'm not gonna come and pull the Pollard thing. Me not gonna do that tonight. See? But me telling you, boss, it was just not the time yet for run with Pollard because he was grooming the man and setting him up. But it just never just you should have given the man more time. Me
tell
see
me
Pollard, me see Puran at this World Cup, boss. Zine, the man, I mean, ever since him get the captaincy, the man farm drop. Him have
this,
so
this,
much
this,
things.
this is what I'm gonna tell
Hmm?
you. This is what I'm gonna tell you. All right. Poor remind me of some youth players who come through Man United. You saw them and
Mm-hmm.
then just I get a bus.
Mm-hmm.
Flashy, look good and everything. But you see, moment then start get permanent spot in that side, you just see
Yeah.
them just right there.
Really though, because Puran are we leading scorer since
No man, watch
last year or so.
Ryan in T20 now, Ryan, as a captain. From ever since that man get captaincy, not even T20 alone, even ODI, from
The
that
man
man
has
get
been
captaincy.
horrible since his
No man,
captain.
but you criticize him. ODI
Horrible.
form. His T20 form has been very good, man.
Huh?
Which
Yes,
T20
check
farm?
him. Check the man T20 record since him get captaincy, man.
Boss,
What is it?
Puran's last 8 game, him average six.
Literally.
6 runs at a strike rate
You
of
sure?
82.
Hold
More than
on then. Them did
positive.
about
And
hold
I ask,
on.
and I ask, may I ask you?
Hold on, man. The man have about 10 half century this year alone.
Oh,
Brother, I don't know what you talk about.
not
May I tell
Nicholas
you about
Puran.
is man say 10
How
half
long
cent.
hold on, how long them get captaincy?
Long time, but
In Pollard left. That was
Is
what?
a year yet?
After the World Cup? When Pollard
Is a
leave?
year yet?
Pollard
We
left
series
little
win and
World Cup.
Empire Pollard. And him saying you can't keep a good man down.
Little bit after, little bit. I think it's close to a year, if not a year.
No
Because
man,
I
I know
remember
one
when
year.
Puran make about 3 half century per straight. 368 per straight.
And then after that,
And then him
That
go
was
on a
against
bad run and
India.
then him catch back farm and about 5 half century in 8 innings.
No sir,
Oh.
nothing go say. Probably I think about
Nicholas
What you
Kyrie.
Puran.
talk about, man? I mean, I mix it up with one day. I don't
You
remember,
are
but
mixing
Well,
up, brother.
we know him did have some good runs in terms of form.
probably in one day I talk about, brother. I think
Because
him they have a
remember,
good series
remember
against
even going to the World Cup in
India.
area. People that quest, not even you not go a World Cup for. Before even CPL, people are say, yo, what the man do? Because in a CPL, I think a 1/2 century that man scored through CPL. No?
I say the man
Everything
last 8 innings him average 6 boss at a strike rate of 82. Man, I ask you
is
because
scored.
me, I was on Caribbean Cricket Podcast and I talked about it and I was telling them that for me the must win game that we had against Ireland I was actually telling them we need to drop Puran because he's not offering anything as captain, and better we use Reefer boss because the man captaincy was so horrible. Like the man literally make a no ball bowl because him have the man outside of the circle, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
like, are you see? This is such an elementary thing, boss. You have it. I must say, ever since him get the captaincy, him farmed it. And I think it's because him have so much thing to think about. And once me see him make the no ball they happen, I just know say that boss, you have too
Anyway,
much things to
Rahman
think
look like
about.
him have more sense as a captain than Oran.
The man make some stupid decisions, boss. But anyway, I'm not stress myself over West Indies.
that's just like
I
this.
think, hmm?
Ryan just mentioned Rav.
Rodman?
I'm just Raffman.
I mean, he
Even
made his
No man,
mistake
if
in
you
the
look at them
CPL.
in terms of them captaincy, in terms of
still not
if you
trusting.
watch them during the CPL, Rahman look like him more he had more scrawn. Even
He
though he
made
makes
his
some
mistake.
mistakes, he makes some mistakes still, you know. Especially the one that when make reef a ball that over.
Yeah.
And I wonder
Him
him did
do.
ball too.
Yeah, he
And
make
they
a
want
couple mistakes well.
but in
I think
terms of go ahead.
no, I'm saying I think that the Super 50 will come now. I think them they have Blackwood for captain the team.
And then I
But
make
Blackwood,
sense.
I mean, I understand because he's the captain for the vice captain for the test team. So the more experience he get as captain, the better.
Yeah,
And he's going to lead.
that a test team Demo is not if it's a 4-day tournament then I can understand.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. And him a go leave for go Australia in a quick time. Probably 3 games him a go play and then him leave. And then Ravman supposed to can take up
All
the
right, here
man.
what we can't put them on screen because I'm not gonna find them quick enough. So we can just read out it. You know what?
Read
Lazy
out
me,
what?
lazy me. We just quickly do it. The
Do
Super
what?
50 squads.
The squad?
Yeah. Me say all I squad them. All I squad them name.
A cricket show you have, boss.
Brother. Me can't. Me don't know when me see you again for a show, brother. So I have to do it right now.
Consultant Travis say Ambrose was there as. And them run him with him a
Right.
motivational speaker.
Which squad name?
But
All of them.
most of them.
Super 50.
Oh,
I'm just go on this quick. Boom. Boom.
That Jamaican squad boy, G's and peas.
So Barbados side. Now see it, right?
Yeah, well, I see.
Alright, so Shea up as captain. Kamari Boys, I don't know who the hell that is. Craig Brathwaite. Jonathan Carter,
National.
Rustin
That's the
Chase.
goat. Wait, call back Brathwaite name the boss. That's the goat.
Craig Brathwaite, Jonathan Carter, Rustin Chase, Akeem Jordan, Nicholas Curtin. I see this dude, I think he's a youngster.
Yeah.
Javed Leacock, I don't know who the hell that is. Jer McAllister, I don't know who the hell that is. Zachary McCaskey, I don't know who the hell that is. Russian Primus, the boy been around from whenever. My favorite cricketer right now, Raman
Yes,
Simmons,
sir.
like the kid.
Glad to see him. Glad to see him.
Shamar Springer back home, and they have Jamel Warrican.
It's wait. So we not go back. So why them never send Simmons go with the West Indies something the team?
Combined
'Cause-
campuses and colleges.
No man, where them name the like the super
Yeah.
we can't-
Let's go through.
yeah,
You know the
please.
name we talk
Yeah.
about, though, right? Yeah.
All right, so they're back with the combined campuses and colleges, captained by
Issue,
Randy.
Rami.
They have
No
Matty
young man is the captain that side, man.
They have Matty Ford, they have Amari, Goodrich, don't know him. Abhishai Mansingh, I know him. Son of the team doctor.
Doctor Akshay.
Yeah. Demari Richards, I don't know you. Isaiah Ali, I don't know you. Jonathan Drake, I know that dude. The Christian culture, I know you as well.
Hold on, the Alvin, what am I Alvin now?
Who?
Kalicharan?
From Mr. Culture and him have related to Alvin. Same
Yeah,
Alvin
man,
now.
I'm something.
Yeah. But I know him though. I know Christian. Michael Powell,
Wait.
I don't know.
Michael Powell?
I don't know what that.
I
You know
can't-
him?
Oh, you mean if I know him? No, him there try him there play up here so and a ball beer bouncer try lick me down, brother. I step over the line and a ball bouncer for lick me down. Because me never batting on a helmet. Me nah forget him, you know him. Fast
Alright.
and foolish.
I don't know him. Nathan Edward, I don't know him either. Navin, Bedasi, I don't know you. But then I think this dude is from Jamaica. Romario Grace, I don't know you. The Xavier Bernard, don't know you.
Mm.
Why man, they'll change the name? Oh, they changed it from Harp Eagles to RP Eagles. So Guyana said Captain Leon Johnson, Tajna Ryan Chandapal, Tevin Imlak, Shimran, Vera Sami, Shafane Rutherford, Romario Shepherd, Quintin Sampson, Clinton Pestano, Gudakesh Modi, Anthony Bramble, Niall Smith, Kevin Sinclair, Kemal Havery. So they look
That's why they decent.
yeah.
Wait, whoa. Boy, Shanda Paul I go get a bus because JC thing, boy. My
Yup.
carry him got Australia.
Yup.
Oh, right, kid.
Ravman, Chadwick,
Oh, boy.
Walton, Alden Thomas. Actually, that's a strong side though. Alden
Wait,
Thomas.
Chadwick?
Yeah.
And that
So
man
what
tell
happened
him
to
man they bring back Chadwick.
What happened to Chadwick in a CPL?
Is that a CPL, bro? It's a Super 50.
No, what happened to Chadwick in CPL?
Oh, I have no clue.
Nobody no pick him up. Boss, that side they're crazy, bro.
Alden Thomas, Brandon King, Markina Minden, Nicholson Gardner, my favorite cricketer. Man, have a wicked piece of celebration. Yeah, CPL days, man. Still remember the most
That guy is horrible.
Jeremy Blackwood, Jamie Merchant, Alwyn Williams, Bonner, Dennis Guy, Andrew McCarthy, Jeffrey Royal, Pete Salmon, Odin Smith, Sheldon Cottrell.
That side they don't really it don't make it boss. I don't understand.
Brother. Come on, bro.
Who them
It's
are going to use to open? No JC, obviously he was the captain. So who are going to open? Chadwick and who?
Brandon.
What?
Brandon King.
Brandon King batter 4 and 5 for Jamaica, boss.
You wanna bet?
Brandon King not open in a 50 over cricket.
Well, my question.
The man them say them there go with youths. I'm gonna see Mackenzie. Like the old man. Where the hell them a go with Andre McCarthy? Like wait, you wanna give the youth them a chance?
Andre's one about 32.
Brother, that's with some of them money, brother. Nkuma Banaga left for the test match, obviously. And who else? Jeremy and Blackwell left. I don't know, they might carry Brandon King, who knows? But let's see.
Alright. Leeward Islands Hurricanes, captained by Jamar Milton. My favorite cricketer, Raheem Cornwall.
Fuck, wait, him gonna play that? Raheem get a T20 contract at Bangladesh, you know, and he can't stay there. Go and sleep on the man, yeah?
Devon Thomas, Kieran Powell. Oh, I don't want to see back in the West Indies side, none at all.
Colin Even Archibald. If he make runs again?
Even if he make runs again.
Devon and Kieran Powell, them two don't have to come back.
Runs are not, no one see that, man. Colin Archibald, Terence Ward, Jeremiah Louis. For some reason, I like that dude there. Thinking about consistent line and length. And
wait, Levon. Go back on the Jamaica squad when I see something. Because I'm missing a name from this. I just want to see something. Where bowler they will just see? Odin Smith, Sheldon Cottrell. Markino Minley, where him come from?
I think I St. Elizabeth.
Markino, okay, alright, go on.
Kesey Carty, Ross Powell, Kofi James, Damian Williams, Sheena Berridge, Aidan Walsh Jr., Karima Gore.
Karima Gore used to captain USA up here.
Trinidad said, same man with a start, but poor man, poor run.
Are you my captain?
Yeah, that's how that big. Poor run, Narayan, Da Silva, Evan Lewis, Akil Hussein, Anderson Phillip, Darren Bravo. Who me know wants about? No one near West Indies side. Imran Khan. The next one me know wants about near West Indies side, Jason Mohammed, Jaden Seals, Jeremy Solizano, Jade Gooley, Carrie Peer, Kejuan Otley. You know, long may this brother name in cricket. Mark Day, Shannon Gabriel.
Why them bring back all of them old money, brother?
You realize that I'm most Trinidadians? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which country Solana come from?
Trinidad.
12 is as Trinidad and go straight down the line.
Kyrie Pierre.
Every man on this side is Trini.
The man named Brexit out the thing.
No, but why? Yes, this is why we cricket now gonna win. No? Why all of them old money are come back in the thing? Them dominate and them win last year. Like, give the youth them a chance now, no?
So the youth them here.
You
Say
see it
them
now,
like that, but
you
Name young captain they said Kurt McKenzie, Kevlin Anderson,
This may talk Levon, the West Indies Academy.
Ashmead Ned, Akeem Auguste, Teddy Bishop,
Teddy Bishop.
Clark, Joan Lane, Kevin
Like
Wickham,
this.
Joshua Bishop, Keegan Simmons. That's why the Raman should have done.
So that may tell you why they never send him here, so where the hell him a go play for something there for Barbados.
Well, they might get game still. Joshua
I
James,
don't know. I
Leonardo
don't know
Jr.,
none of them man here.
Kelvin Pittman.
I
Really?
mean, I don't know of them money. You don't know Kurt McKenzie from Jamaica? Left
Probably.
handed one.
Maybe just
You
not
know the name
recognize
of
him
the
now.
dude? You remember the name you young dude when they run out the dude in our under 17 World Cup?
Scam
Oh. You see,
You
the thing
must
is,
know
the name them, I might know the face them and I might see them play before.
Even the same
But-
dude that the Joshua Bishop dude, they have him because he playing a CPL and they get wallop at one point, left arm
and
slow.
Teddy Bishop. Everybody know Teddy
You
Bishop.
have to know Ashmead did as well. He playing a CPL for Guyana side, slow bowler as well, get beat up a couple times well.
Nah, I
Him
remember
say him
everybody.
probably know the face. Him probably know a face.
I'm probably see them play before, but
And
Pick
here's Windward side, Andrea Fletcher, Alec, Athanes,
After me.
Joan Jeremiah, Kevin Mudge, Kieran Katoy, Sunil Ambrose, Ryan John, Larry Edward, Kenneth Demba, Sherman Lewis, Preston McSween, Daryl Cyprus, Justin Graves, Devin Walker, Johnson Charles, Obed McCoy.
side a week.
And that is it.
Yeah.
People in the comment section, big up on yourself for staying it with us, man. Know that this is not your favorite sport, but you guys stood by it. So, gentle folks, I don't know when I'll see you guys again, but hopefully there'll be a show on Monday. If not me, then that Joshua, one of these guys, will host it. So, until we see you again, big up on yourself, Ryan. Big up. Kim's was here.
Big up.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Comment section, big up. Enjoy the rest of the night. I'm gonna go sleep now.